g'day Salty fam. We're down here at the tide pools today to do a tide pooling video. All the macro algae are out. We're gonna head down to Aquarium Gallery and see what new fish and corals they've got. And I've got an awesome surprise for you too. This is what we're up to. Got him. This is the one that we caught about 6 zebra tangs in. Oh, this little Glenny. What a stunner. I'll put a picture up of what they turn. This is the barrier reef chromis. Not set up or anything, but I do have a surprise. Check this. Just about to lift the first rock in this tide pool. And there, we have a little sergeant damsel. Whoa, and a speedy little red-lip morwong. How cool's that? All right, we're gonna try and catch them. I didn't see any of those from the surface. This is just a dunked in camera, and I still didn't see him that time either. Saltwater's Aiden on his first scoop. He's got sergeant, damsel, and
I don't know.
I reckon a western blue groper. That's what I'm gonna go with. If not, it's a drummer. One of the two. We'll get them in a jar for a better look. A little spotted sergeant. And I reckon western blue groper. Plenty of them down here. And if not, it's a drummer. They're very similar. All right, let's see what else we've got in here. There's another spotted sergeant. Maybe a stripey. Let's keep going. Scoop number 1 for Saltwater Steve, and he pulls out a little stripey, an Australian stripey, an aptasia eater. These things are really good at eating aptasia until they get quite big, and then they start to eat coral. Usually, we'll add him to the jar. Scoop number 3, another spotted damsel. Zayden said he's seen a red-lip morwong in here, so we'll have to get him. There's another 2 spotted sergeant damsels in there.
Now there's 3, I just scared of that in.
Oh, ready? All right, we'll get this fella into the jar. Oh, they weren't fish that just swam past, but there is a little one to the left there. We missed him, and a little one under this rock. It's hard to put the camera and the nets in the spot and try and film it, but we got him. Hey, red-lip morwong. Woo, we got a red-lip morwong. How gorgeous are these guys, Salty fam? We'll check it. I'll put everybody else except for him and the stripey into the tub, and we'll have a look at them. Happy days. Oh, look at this, Salty fam. There's the red-lip morwong. What a stunner. I'll put a picture up of what they turn into when they get big. I think him and the stripey can come back with us, and we'll see. The red-lip morwong can go into quarantine when we put all of our other fish inside. Red-lip morwong into quarantine, and he can maybe go into the saltwater pond. Happy days. Let's see what else we can get. Zayden's second scoop, and he's got himself another western blue groper or a drummer. They're very similar when they're juvenile. That's pretty cool. We're going to release that guy. We'll let him go. We'll let the other guys go, and we'll keep the stripey and the red-lip morwong so far. We might head on to another tide pool. There's another sergeant. We'll dunk his in for a look at him. Oh no, I just tipped him into the net to let all the others go, and the stripey swam out the hole in the bottom of this net. It's bigger than the holes in that one. Bugger, so he's back in here. We'll see if we can try and get him. If we can't, it doesn't matter. We'll go on to the next tide pool.
Get an even bigger one.
We'll see. Well look, there's a little blenny on that rock. This is the one that we caught about 6 zebra tangs in a month or 2 ago, maybe even 3. I'm shocking with time. Everything to me is the other day. Even if it was years and years ago, it was the other day. I'm not seeing much movement in here today because it's obviously getting water come in. They can come and go as they please. Oh, I just seen one leave. But around this little corner, it's the little hideout. If there's anything in there, let's have a look. Everything swims in past this ledge, and this is usually the hangout. And around here where it's nice and calm, but she's empty. Also a seagull smorgasbord. But they're all not here today, or they've already eaten their fill and left.
Or they're under the rock.
You want to give the rock a lift?
Yep.
We'll see if we get any movement. I'll have this clear container here just in case they swim out. It's that big one. Nothing.
Gazpacho.
Gazpacho. Nothing. That's all right. Let's keep hunting.
That one's not moving.
Let's rock a little flip. Oh, there was something under there. It was small and fast. It went that way. Oh, this little Glenny. Little Lenny. Should we keep him to be friends with Benny? Yeah, go on. We'll chuck him into quarantine. We got one more red-lip morlong to find that's in here. We've given up on catching that second red-lip morlong for now, and we're going to walk over to the tide pool that we caught the ringtail tangs in a couple of months ago. It's so slippery on this stuff, but it looks awesome. This is the weather now. We'll see a lot of oh, what are they called? Larrys and Garys, sea slugs. Oh, I've forgotten their name. Sea hares. They love to eat this stuff. The next one over there. Look how clean that is. It's about to start raining. You can see the sprinkles. That's typical. Let's run over and check this little hole out. Well, there's a seagull over there trying to get some lunch. So this tide pool here, these little three joined together, we found two ring-tailed tangs in here. Just gonna hang around and see if we see any movement. If we do, we'll flick his back on. There's so many fish in this little pool, Salty fam. I think they're all western blue groper as well. Oh, there's about 5 of them. We're gonna try and get them out and back into the ocean. I don't know if we'll have any luck, but because I left the... Oh, we'll see how we go. I'm gonna go back there and get the little blue net. Are they launching themselves out?
I haven't seen one.
Hopefully we can get them out. Get them out.
And I'll
Hey.
let them launch themselves out.
Oh. Yeah, I think they all just went in, yeah. Yeah, there's just crabs left in there. Sweet. I would have liked to see them though. Oh well. We're gonna walk up there. Hopefully we find something cool. Nah, she's on. Imagine if we find a couple of eels. Orange eels. Oh, that'd be cool. But I've never found them in winter. We've only ever found them in summer. But we'll keep our eyes peeled for bright orange. That is an awesome looking little tide pool.
Oh, I just thought it was splashed right there.
I'd live there till the tide came back in. So cool. Oh, where'd I go? Onto me ass. I was trying to take us over here to look at this. How nice is it? All the calliope and stuff starting to grow. Yeah, happy days. Looking good. Oh, did you just do me?
No, I'm turning into an
Oh, that's clever. All right, we didn't have any more luck. We're going to go back and see if we can catch that red-lip morlong. We'll see us back at number 1 tide pool. Second red-lip morlong must have swam out. Back out there. We're going to chuck all the rocks in. Gazpacho! And then we'll head to Aquarium Gallery and see what awesome stuff they got there. home. There's Benny, a red-lip Morlong, a Stripey, and Lenny or Kenny or whatever we decide to call our other fellas in there too. He's at the top of the lid. How cool's that? We'll see you at the fish shop. And here we are, Aquarium Gallery. Got some nice acros in. That one looks like the one we've got in the saltwater pond already. And that one. Morphs. Check it those. Fireworks. Let's have a little movie around. Do you know what? I might dunk yous instead. Look at that. Whoa, that is a gorgeous chalice, that is. Oh, I like that. I really like that. My underwater camera's just gone flat, so I'm going to swap his over and I'll record on this one. I'll put yous in the waterproof and housing. Give me a sec. Got some big zebra tangs in there. And how gorgeous are the barrier reef chromis? Might have to get a school of those for the saltwater pond at some stage. We just have to wait for payday. What else? A couple of tangs and another heap of yellow-green chromis. Yellow? Blue-green. Yellow. Where'd that come from? And they got some blue assessors in. How cool would they be with the yellows? They aren't the same, but they are very closely related. Do you think a school of Talbot damsels or barrier reef chromis? Comment down below, Salty Fan. I don't know which one I like better. It's hard. Tough choice. What do you think? How nice is this looking at the moment, Salty Fan? Oh, gorgeous. So good. All right, we got that bit of chalice. You would have seen the gap where it used to be. We'll get that guy home. We'll see you there. All right, we're home with our new chalice. What a little specimen. Just dipping in. I use a little 3% hydrogen peroxide solution, just a couple of drops in there. We'll leave him for a bit and I'll show you my little surprise that I said we've got. All right, we'll go out the front and check it out. All right, Salty Fam, it's not gonna look good, obviously, because it's not set up or anything, but I do have a surprise. Check this out. He goes that way, obviously. But that, we were filming him a couple of weeks ago and we joked about getting it and we got it. That's gonna be maybe our new Shark and Ray setup at some point. Is that exciting or what? I'm bloody excited. We got the stand at the back there. I just don't think it'll fit down the side of the house to get it out. So I had to break all the plants and I'm gonna have to put the roller door up, move everything and get it in. But it requires a fair few people. I just gotta buff the acrylic panel, get that so it's like brand new. We'll paint up the sides. We already put a little sticker on there. He'll be gone, but we'll clean it all up, get it looking like brand new. I might leave the inside the way it is. I quite like it like that. But that's our exciting news. I love it. Do you guys think we should do Predator Pond? Or shall we move this into it? Let me know below. I'm thinking Predator Pond, and maybe I'll get rid of the fowler. Hey Spike, what's up? and have it set up in there. Move the sump that we've got around the back behind that one and everything, and just try and get it fitting better. Otherwise I'm gonna have to try and squeeze it in where the bikes are and the bloody messy carport. Love it. Might dunk his in for a little quick look. Filming at this time of day is so good because you don't get the flicker of the lights. How you going, guys? We caught all of those candy striped cardinals down at the Mindari Marina. Hey, Bob Hawkfish. How you going, mate? The sea apple's just been on the move lately. I don't know if he's happy. He spent like nearly 6 months sitting over there. And now, in the last week or two, he's done laps around the whole place. He's in a different spot all the time. There's the roots to our mangrove tree. How cool's that? I've never seen them. That's the first time I'm seeing them. That's awesome. A little bit of sponge. And my poor acans are getting smashed by the angel, but that's all right. We allow that. I've been so busy with work. It's been almost 7 days since I've done a water change. I was due to do one yesterday, but I had rugby games and stuff. So I had to do a little water test just to make sure the parameters were all right, and this is what they were. I can't get my KH to stay above 6. Doesn't matter how much I dose and stuff, everything just chews it, and it sits around 5.7, 5.9, maybe 6 to 6.1 if I'm lucky. I dose 1,200 mil of Kalkwasser a day, and it just sits around where it does. Any suggestions, let us know. I'm going to start dosing the KH powder again and see if that does anything. Then goes our new bit of chalice. And there's our turban area that we rescued from up north. That's kind of going the same colour as that. It's got the orange with the yellow on it. That's awesome, eh? Might dunk his in again and have another little look. But we'll do that right at the end. Hopefully you enjoyed this one, Salty fam. If you did, please be sure to smash that like button. And if you made it all the way to here and you're not already subscribed, please be sure to subscribe. But until next time, stay salty. You.